the movement should be from high pressure to low pressure. And if the pressure outside is lower than what we have in lungs, then of course may hirapan yung oxygen na pumasok. And obviously, the amount of oxygen present in high elevated areas or elevated areas are generally lower or onti lang. That's why it's very hard to breathe. And in order to solve that, of course, we use devices, we use oxygen tank. Okay, so punta na tayo dun mismo sa gas exchange. Okay, so tingnan natin how oxygen diffuses out and how how oxygen diffuses in and how carbon dioxide goes out in our body. So, gaya na sabi ko kanina, gas exchange happens in your alveoli. Alveoli, these are grape-like structures and they are coated with or they are lined by blood vessels. So, meron tayong veins and then we also have arteries. Okay, and the collective term for that or the network that they form is called, and I'll just type it. Okay, the network that they form is known as capillaries. So, capillaries is just a network of veins and arteries. So, punta tayo sa individual sac. Okay, so zoom in lang natin yung isang sac ng alveoli. Ito yung makikita natin. The structure here. So, kapag huminga tayo, obviously, the oxygen or the air will go inside our lungs. So, ito yung pinipertain nito. So, this is the oxygen that is present in the space inside your alveoli. So, what happens is that the oxygen will just diffuse to your blood, and then the blood that is passing from the blood vessel will be oxygenated. Okay, so saan manggagaling yung carbon dioxide? So gaya na sabi ko kanina, cells are undergoing cellular respiration. And then cellular respiration, of course, byproduct niyan ay carbon dioxide. So technically, yung blood natin ay deoxygenated or meaning lang nun ay mababa yung oxygen na present. So we are going to trace. So ang mangyayari dyan, the blood will pass through our alveoli, and then it will exchange gases. So the carbon dioxide present in the red blood cell, in the plasma, will just diffuse out. So pupunta yan dito sa space ng alveoli, and the oxygen that is present, or the oxygen that you have inhaled, will just diffuse to your blood. So dito, deoxygenated ang blood natin, deoxygenated. Pagdating niya, okay, dito, sa portion na to, it is now oxygenated. Meaning, it has acquired enough oxygen. Okay, so yun yung nangyayari doon. Okay, so bakit nga ba? So how does the oxygen combine with our blood? Our blood, or our red blood cell, obviously, they are the structures that carries the oxygen. So RBC is also known as erythrocytes. Okay, RBCs are known for having a hemoglobin. Itong hemoglobin, siya ay isang type ng protein. It contains 4 iron rings or heme groups kung saan pwedeng mag-bind ang oxygen. So for example, if this oxygen here and then it will diffuses in towards our red blood cell, it will bind to your iron. And iron is found in your hemoglobin. Kaya pula yung dugo natin. Okay, it's because of the rust effect. Okay, rust effect. So we should know that the color of our blood isn't blue. Okay, it's always red. So bakit red? Because of the interaction between the oxygen present in the air and the iron. So they combine and they produce the color. So ano mangyayari? Okay, so once it goes inside our blood, it will now travel. So it is now oxygenated. So kapag oxygenated na siya, it will now travel towards our heart. And then the carbon dioxide, that is a product of cell respiration, that is also found in your blood, yun ang ilalabas natin. Okay, so carbon dioxide will go to your alveolar spaces and then it will be exhaled out. So it will just be exhaled. Okay? And that process is known as expiration or